Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to send a messages from one component to the another component. So basically there are different ways to send messages from one component to another one, but I'm going to show you by using a subject uh, and by creating a services. So alright, so basically here are the two components here, which is a card one and a card two. And in my project, I have a two component called widget one and widget two, which represent a card one and card two. So I created this project using an Angular CLI. And if you guys don't know where is Angular CLI, then you can go these Angular websites and you can install it using Angular CLI, and you can directly create a new project, which is very simple and easy. So after that, I generated a new component called widget 1 and widget 2. Now basically the widget 1 has nothing inside. It has only one button and this card. And by the way, I'm also using a bootstrap here for the simplicity. All right. So basically what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to create a text area here, and it doesn't matter. So I'll just create a one ng model here just to bind the data. NG model, and just give here give me the data. So when I do this, you'll see the text here. Oh, sorry, it was an NG. I did NG. Okay, so you'll see here the button. So button, what I'm gonna do, and this button is I'm gonna create a click event, and I'm gonna give a event name called send message. Okay, so here is the error already shows up because the error is not binding this guy. So because I haven't put I copied this the form module, and I need to put the form modules in imported in app models right here. So when I reload this guy, now we will see this guy, right? So basically I have a data which is a binding to this text area. So when I go in this widgets, sorry, in this component, so I'm going to create a one data type string, and I'm going to create an event called send message. So I'm gonna console log that the message that is which is binding on the data. So now, so when I write this, it's gonna show us up, right? So I'm gonna send this message to here. So what I'm gonna do now is when this is done, so what I'm gonna do now is to go to the services. Where is the service? Oh no, sorry, I didn't create a services, so I need to create a services. So I'll just click it here right here, and sorry, on a project and open new command prompt, and I'm gonna generate a new services. So ng generate, sorry, ng generate service, and I'm gonna give a service name of send message. So it's gonna create a service. Yeah, it's complaining that I have to upgrade. Okay. So okay, it does create a service which is right here. So what I'm gonna import the first on service is I need to import the observable, and the import from rxjx. So I need to import the observable here. Observable observable. Okay, and the other thing that I need to import is subject. Okay, so when I create a subject here, so I'm going to create the instance of the subject. Subject is equal to new subject. Subject. The type I'm going to give is any type, right? So after creating this subject, I'm going to create a function here called send message. Send message, and I'm going to send a message that is coming as the message as a parameter and string. I'm going to send this message. So I'm going to do this, the subject. There is something called function called next, where we can send objects here. So I'm going to send sorry, the message which is coming, which message that is coming here. All right, so after that, I'm gonna also do a get message because I also need to receive the message that has been receiving. And to receive this message, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna return as a observable, so any. So I'm gonna return this message. So RTU and return this as a subject and this as next. No, sorry, it should be as observable. uh, as observable. So I'm returning this. Okay. So we need to register this service now. So when you go to the modules, we need to import our service right here. Otherwise, it doesn't work. All right. So we need to put on a provider as in a module so every component can see. So what I go is here. So I'll do a send message service. So I'll put in provider right here. Okay, so it is done in provider. Now we can able to send the messages from our widget one. So we just go in widget one and use that. The first thing I need to import that here from and to import from the service. The service is on send service messages, and I need to write here the service that is that is export by the service. So I need to put the dependencies injection. So I'll just give a name as a send message m send m. So I'll just write it down so I can use this now. So I'm gonna do here is this dot send m and dot send message. So I'm gonna send the message that is coming from data. All right. Okay. So now this is sending a message. I'm gonna remove this guy and sending a message. Now it's the part to receive it. So it's message is sending. Now this message had need to received by this guy. So right here, so what I'm gonna do is it need to receive. So I'm gonna import a subscription first. So import uh, from RSJX as from FR. I can't type to the RxJX subscription RxJX and subscriptions. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use that sorry, I need to create the first thing for that. I need to create the subscriptions here. Subscription, subscription. Okay. So after that, I can create our subscriptions and I need to receive that. So I need to also import the services that we just created. FROM from and the services is as send services and we just import that guy and we need to put that guy right here private send service m doesn't matter what you named here they give a error because it has a error send m now I receive our services I get the messages and get message is returning as a subscribe function because we return as an observable over there. So we receive a message and we will look that message in a console log. All right. So now, okay. So let's see that message that we receive. Uh, yeah, we receive as a text and the message. Now we want to see show it in our second component, which is very easy. Just need to bind with the model, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this guy and I'm gonna do here and sorry two-way binding and G model and I'm gonna bind with the data, something called data. All right, so I'll just copy this data name. Yeah, I need to create a data as a primitive type. So data as a primitive type, and this message is this dot data equal to message. So now you will see the data is coming right here. Okay, there's an error, no value accessor form specific the name attribute. All right, so where is the error? Uh, oh, sorry. Why? Not sure why I bind this, but I'll just show it as data here. Okay. Oh, it shows as an object. Sorry. Yeah, it shows as an object. So we have to do a text, right? We have to do as a text. So we will see the message. And one more thing is when ng on destroy, ng on destroy, I think we need to import on destroy also. Yeah, implement on destroy. Multiple implementation. Uh, ng on destroy, then we will the subscription that we just created, we unsubscribe. Just to clear the messages that is coming from the guy that is coming from the send message. I believe that's all. Yeah, it's working. Okay, that's all for this tutorial, guys, and I hope you guys will learn something. And see you guys in the next video. And please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.